Welcome back here at Reflex TT. My name is Aspec, and I'm joined here none other than
Care Bear.
Care Bear.
Why'd I say that in an American accent?
Big Care Bear.
Shall I talk in American accent?
Y'all.
No.
Now.
No. I lived there for 7 years, yet my accent's still not good.
No. I lived there for 16 months, and I had the accent in under 3.5 weeks.
Yeah, I think I got the accent after about a year of living there, like a full-blown accent, and it took me about 2 years to lose it.
Did y'all live in Alabama?
No, North Carolina.
No, you were not a little gal?
Where MLG is, actually.
That's fair enough. Let's go into this game. Let's take it live. First round just got picked up by none other than Infused, which pretty much predicted Excellence C and Tier 1. Last men remaining for that one. And you know what? It's looking quite good here for Infused already. They managed to win their first S&D 4-1 versus XTC, and for some bizarre reason, XTC has managed to win every single CTF match so far. So that right there is already looking rather interesting indeed, especially from a team where you just think by yourself, you know what, they should win this quite easily. But apparently they're not.
Yeah, I mean, Infused aren't playing very well on CTF at the moment at all, and I don't know whether that's to do with, obviously, things going on that's nothing to do with game, or if they're just having a really bad game. But obviously, at XTC, they are quite decent players, but they're not good enough to be, well, they shouldn't be winning teams like Infused. Currently on board with T1, and he does sin someone, and he gets sprayed, sponges a bit, but Lee there takes him out completely, and you've just took the control pad off me.
In the meantime, though, we have only Tier 1 down for Infused. It's just Archly remaining. Should have no issue for Infused to pick him up. There he is. Squares down. And so far, Infused are pretty much plowing through them. It's almost like Infused's individual play is pretty much superior to what XTC has managed to pull out of the top hat so far. But from a strategy point of view, it doesn't seem too good. And I think, you know what, I'm actually going to go on a limb and say that it has to do with the fact that they recently picked up Tier 1 for this particular tournament. And maybe it's a case of not gelling.
Language barrier?
No, Tier 1 speaks Dutch and, well, Sia, basically. That's what he does. Like, that's like, I don't think I've heard him say anything else in English, but easy.
It could be the language barrier then. Maybe it's just not there.
I don't know. Well, no, if there was no language barrier, then they would have.
No, I mean, like, obviously, like, the communication's just not there.
As all of a sudden, Lee managed to pull it back to a 1-2-1 situation, picking up 2 right there. Bomb is in range. We'll need to pick up one more kill. It's going to be needing on a Gunchi. He's managed to take down Swanee and Excellency right there and then. 21 seconds on the clock. Can he do it? Let's take a look from the perspective of Gunchi, who is the defending party right here. As soon as he hears that bomb being planted, then it could be the end. He needs to make a gamble right now. Is it going to be B or is it going to be A? It's going to rotate back to A. Is the bomb going to get planted right now? 6 seconds remaining. Sees nobody. And he's going to let the clock tick. But the bomb gets planted at the last second. Very, very close. Very, very close indeed. And now has to look. He's at a disadvantage. And the first round for XTC is a fact. And all of a sudden, a hat trick comes out of the bag for Lee, who managed to pull it together at the last second.
The thing I don't understand about that is he actually saw him run into the corner, and yet he didn't even pre-aim it. He just walked straight through. What are they doing? Not really sure what they're doing here, but we're going to go on board with someone different. Let's go over and watch and see how Lee playing, since he's doing quite well, and he picked up a 3-piece there on the last side, and he's going to be ARing, so it's going to be quite boring, isn't it?
Well,
S&D is quite slow-paced.
That's because of the long time limit. Even though Lee decided to take out Melo, team kill right there and then. Somewhat of a shame, to be quite honest. And with a tie of 1-1, that's definitely not something you want on your plate. Now, if XTC win this matchup, this particular map... Oh, you're kidding.
Oh, no. Gunchi there getting absolutely annihilated from behind by Lee. He didn't even... hesitate.
It's almost like he was in the shower and he dropped the soap right there. Yeah. That was just a little bit awkward.
It was indeed.
Lee just looking for a little while. The bomb has been planted, and now it's the time for defusal. Swanee takes down Lee, and it's going to be 1-2 in favor of Infused here on Carbon.
Yeah, obviously, if Infuse win this, it will go to CTF Bootleg, which probably, with the past record of how they've been playing recently, it looks like they're going to lose that completely, and that'll mean they'll go into the second bracket, as we have 3 brackets for Reflex. Is it 7? Reflex 7.
7.
Are we at 7? Bloody hell. I remember when I attended Reflex 2.
Yeah, you
Now
were
we're on
so
7.
young and not legal.
Yeah, I was quite young, wasn't I? I was
Yeah.
16.
Scary.
Let's currently bring up the scoreboard. We've got Lee doing the best on his team for XTC, 5-2, and then everyone else pretty much carrying their own weight. And obviously for Infuse, you've got Excellence going 7-1 there, so he's carrying his team a lot. And Gunchi there, 1-4, so he needs to pick up his game really if they're going to be winning this. Dizzy currently checking B bomb site. He's been running around, and I think he's just going to find a really nice spot to just lay him prone while he plants that bomb. See if anyone's watching anything else. Oh, there's only 2 left, Lee and Dizzy. I don't think he'll get picked up from that. No, he's got that.
1-3, 1-3, 1-3, 1-3 will be the password they're going to get. Lee will pick up here on tier 1. Oh, unlucky there from Dizzy. Does not manage to pick up on Excellency. He needs to get in there and make sure that he does not defuse. Is it a 1v1? Yes, it most indeed is. Lee versus Excellency. And he is in there. He knows he's in there, but he has the advantage.
Who do you think is going to take this, Lee or Excellence?
I have no idea, and that's why it's so interesting. Excellency, like a little...
Just turned at the wrong point. He is a ninja, though, Excellence. He is a ninja, but he just turned at the wrong point, and Excellence just came swooping around the corner and picked up that kill and won Infuse that round. It's currently 3-1 overall.
And
Infused.
Yeah, Infused once again are looking to take this for the 1 here on Search and Destroy. Moving on afterwards to this to search towards CTF on Bootleg. And you know what? This could be very, very interesting because every single time, Infused is just not winning it on CTF for some bizarre reason. After this, if Infused wins this round, then it's going to be a 1-1 in 2-2 in maps. So both teams need to win that CTF round to continue on in towards the upper bracket of this tournament. And the pressure is definitely on for both sides.
Yeah, it is definitely, and if Infuse want to continue on through the winners bracket, they're going to need to pick it off on CTF Bootleg. But I'm not entirely sure if it's just the maps that they've been given, or if XTC are actually just quite a decent team that are going to be the dark horse in this event for this event.
Absolutely. Even though I think it's just actually going to be a fluke.
A fluke?
Yes.
What do you mean a fluke? What?
That
For Ecstasy.
For Ecstasy. Like every once in a while a team will get they do things that you do not expect to happen.
Yeah, I mean, you do get good and bad days. I mean, when Tony went minus 104 at previous Reflex, he had a really bad LAN, but obviously he's not actually that bad at the game. So
no, absolutely not. That would be quite a bit of an understatement to call him bad at the game.
So yeah, I mean T1's currently just it's 2v4 at the minute, so it doesn't I don't know if Infuse will have this.
I don't think Infuse is going to pick up this round unless Tier 1 as well as the Gunchi who's remaining. Yes, it is. You're going to be able to pick this one up. Now, Tier 1 is definitely a player who can pull this sort of thing out of the hi-hat. The problem is that right now he is down and is going to leave Gunchi by himself as the last man standing for Infused. He needs to pick up this round in order to put this in towards his team's favorite. Picks up the first one on Dizzy. Gets the second one on towards Lee. Needs the third one to round it all off. Can he get the hat trick out of this one? He has the bomb, but he has 29 seconds, but Fizz will rip him a new one. It's 3-2.
Really good play there by Gunchi. Unfortunately, he did get kind of caught out there by Fizz. And it's now 3-2. Like you said, I don't know if Infuse need to win this, otherwise they're completely gone. Done and dusted.
You think they've been broken?
Like you said, they dropped the soap.
They dropped the soap. They dropped the sopa. Back into the game. It's time for a party over at the Africa Militia. In this case, Ecstasy. Fizz will be the first one to drop. Swanee pick up the kill. Lee just quickly waltzing around. Can he find himself to pick up somewhere around here? Sees something? Or is it? Yeah, he does.
Yeah, there's normally always someone behind that big canister in the middle there, so obviously Lee was looking for him. He knows someone's died through there, but I don't know. He's in a bit of a risky spot at the minute because, like I said, yeah, you can get killed from behind there. So obviously T1's picked up the kill there on Lee, and Dizzy getting a lovely knife there, and excellent.
See, and that's gonna make it Dizzy in a 1v2 versus Gunchi and TR1.
He's just let his position known, as I think T1 did actually just sponge quite a few bullets there. So he needs to really be getting. He's probably going to go try and plan at A, but there'll probably be one at each bomb site since there's 2 left.
He can always fake it if he wants to. There's TR1 sponging up.
Again.
Oh, look at that, through the cloth. And now he needs to rotate as fast as he can. They need to pick up this round. XTC need to pick up this round to keep them in this matchup, and he does! It's 3-3.
Yeah, Infused are currently in big trouble right now. If they don't win this S&D match, they will be dropped into the, is it just called the middle bracket? A-spec?
It's middle bracket, yes.
Yeah, they will be dropped into the middle bracket. There is triple elimination here, though, so they'll obviously have to lose 2 more games after this.
Absolutely, and again, a 1v3 play there. It's just every single time it comes out of nowhere, and Infused is pretty much caught with their pants down. And it just does not end well. Let's see what Tier 1 can do this time. Picks up on Milo, first man down. But we've seen this every single time. With a team, with Infused picking up a single kill, only to be completely and utterly whitewashed by the last person standing. It's a risky move, but it has to happen. Oh, Tier 1. Oh, bad position.
T1 there just screaming to get out of there, and he's seen him go into the nice building there on the left, but he's going to be running back. He's aborting that mission. He is running for his life. And they have just planted a B, so now they're going to need to surround B, and let's see who's actually dead and alive. There's only 2 left for XTC, so technically Infuse should have this. They're all alive, and they've just taken out Fizz, has Swanee, and 2 people there on Lee, so he had no chance.
And there you have it.
Go.
3-4 will be the last score for this round, and Infused will pick it up. We're going to move on towards CTF on Bootleg. It's getting closer and closer every single time. I'm going to change my prediction.
What? You can't change?
Yes, I just did.
What, do you think now Infused are going to win CTF?
I think Infused are going to win CTF.
Why? Why do you think they've lost everyone and now they just randomly win one?
Yes.
Do you think they're doing it on purpose?
No. I think
it's a pretty risky change.
It's such a difficult call to make again, but a team like Infused should not be losing 3 CTFs in a row. That just does not happen at all.
No.
I don't think. Like right now,
the thing is, though,
XTC are playing. Yeah, XTC are playing really, really well right now.
They have really good defensive players, but then you've got like Gonchi and Swanee obviously pushing up to make flag kills, which doesn't make any sense to me when they've got T1 and obviously Excellence that should be pushing up, but instead they're using their ARs to it. So I think at the moment I don't really know what they're doing.
It's like you think they should just go full on for the SMGs?
No, it's not that. I just think that literally T1 and Excellence should be pushing up with the SMGs, and Gonchi's obviously the Slayer, but Swanee shouldn't be pushing up that far to the other side of the map, because obviously that's where they're losing their flags. So something needs to be changed, and hopefully they can pull it back for the CTF on Bootleg.
Well, we're about to find out because that's 16 minutes ago. It's a little bit. Oh, there was the invite for the match, because we're constantly switching servers, and we're going to be moving on to capture the flag on Bootleg, which is going to be the last map of this matchup, and whoever wins here will send the other team down towards the middle bracket. And that right there is kind of interesting, because Infused are very, very close to being sent down towards that middle bracket very early on in towards the tournament, but I still think they're going to be able to do it.
You think they're going to pull it back?
I think they're going to be able to win it.
I hope they pull it back.
You hope you pull it back?
Yeah, because I want them to do well.
Because Chaos TV, balanced commentary.
What?
Exactly.
Yeah, we're now going into the game.
Let's go. Let's take it live.
Live. You can do the honors with the controller.
I can.
You seem to enjoy it.
I like the control. I do enjoy that.
Are we going to watch Infused?
Yes, we are.
Let's watch Excellency then, since he's... Oh, I've just said it. I've just said Excellency. Oh no, it's all over.
Yes, it is. So we're taking it from Tier 1 as well, because Carrie is too busy, drowning in her own sorrows right there. For Rico, it's T1, also better known as Infused for this particular tournament, considering he did get removed from Farico recently. will pick up the first one and leave with 2 more back-to-back. 0-0, 4 minutes played, and it's all about the first flag cap.
Yeah, Swanee currently pushing up that left side, but then gets taken out there by Dizzy. And it's 3 down for Infused, so Excellence needs to be really protecting that flag, because they are going to be coming up and trying to grab it.
3 kills
galore.
Yeah, 3 caps back-to-back. Having no issues whatsoever. Let's see if Tier 1 is looking to get that flag. He's looking to pick it up. Is he going to find anybody here? He just sees a corpse. Nobody around this area.
Checking every nook and cranny there before he starts pushing up. He's noticed they have got the flag going. He's going to cut Mello off. There's another one, and he doesn't quite get it. But Swanee there picks up the kill on Dizzy, and they need to go get that return before they actually cap that flag, because it's pretty close.
Dear, because the Lee has the flag.
Oh, no. Hit Gunchy there.
And the flag gets captured by XTC. XTC in the lead in this last map here in this matchup between them and Infused. And they are 1 flag up. It is looking critical for Infused here.
It is indeed. They really need to pull this back, or they're going to get dropped into the middle bracket, like you said. And currently on board with not Swanee, because he camps quite a bit. So let's go to Excellency. He's going to... I've just said it again. Oh, my God. He's going to be pushing up towards that flag. He's seen someone on the right-hand side. I don't know what... I just don't think they've got where they're supposed to be sat correctly. I mean, they're sat in the general direction, but they're not defending and they're not pushing. And they're just pulling... Ecstasy's doing really well right now. They're just pulling flags right from under the noses.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter because, well, it does, obviously. Infused are just not feeling it.
No,
not feeling it at all. I really fear this is because of their addition of Tier 1. And there's the 0-2 for another flag cap for Ecstasy. Not looking good for Infused at all. Don't eat on, can't do that. Don't. I can hear you chew that carrot.
That's why I did it.
Yes.
Cheers, Julie. I've just been given a carrot.
Yeah.
A weird combination. Carrot and Modern Warfare 3.
And women.
I'm not interested in this match anymore because Infused aren't doing well.
In the meantime, Ecstasy still holding themselves steady. They are 2-0 up in this last map, and they have come a long way. Winning on Lockdown, losing on C-Town, winning on Arcade, and then losing again on Carbon. And this CTF match is looking better and better for them, even though they just managed to lose a single pickup here versus Infused, but it doesn't matter. Dizzy managed to go and pick it up again.
Yeah, Swanee currently pushing up once again. Going to try and get around the back of that flag, so hopefully Excellence, who's behind him, is going to be able to pull it. They have capped 1 flag, so they're not as far down as what they were before, which is always good. And they're currently... Oh, Dizzy there with a nice double kill on Excellence and Swanee, taking them both out.
Yeah.
T1
needs to survive here to get the cross through. He's looking for the flag carrier. He's looking to take the kill. Oh, Fizz is right there. Oh, XSC is going to pick up this flag. It's going to be 3-1.
Yeah, Swanee going to come around it. I think he might be a bit too late, and he's going to get stunned and naded. Can he stop that flag cap, though?
He's trying, and he does.
Oh, he stops it, but he gets taken out by Fizz, so it looks like they've actually, and they get it, and it's currently 3-1 to Ecstasy at the moment. Infused not playing well at all on CTF today.
No, absolutely terrible. Ecstasy is going to win here in the first half, and you know what? They're going to pick up that second half as well.
Yeah, Infused, I don't think they're going to be able to bring this back. Do you know what? I'm going to just go for it. I'm going to change my predictions
again
to Ecstasy and see if Infused can bring this back now. That's what I'm going to do.
Because of your commentator's curse, yeah?
So I'm going to go for Ecstasy. They've got this. And hopefully Infused will win.
Fair enough. I'm sure that'll work just fine.
The clock is currently counting down, and it is 3 flags, 2-1 in favor of Ecstasy. So it doesn't look like Infused are going to be able to pull this back anytime soon, unfortunately. So it looks like, it's going to the next half, and I think Ecstasy might have this.
No, I'm quite sure, actually, that Ecstasy has this. It's 3-1 in the first half. 2 points behind Infused are versus Ecstasy. Next half, we're going to be switching over towards Ecstasy, of course. See if they can pull it away even more and more. Yeah. Let's take it away here. XTC side. Lineup is Fizz, Lee, Dizzy, Mellow.
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 Mellow. Infused with Swanee, Tier 1, Gunshi, and Excellency.
Excellence.
Excellency.
Excellence.
Excellency.
It's not excellency.
It is! Everybody calls him Excellency.
That's like saying ecstasy. Oh.
Oh, that's like oh.
No, because it's a C, so it's
Yeah.
excellent.
Keep digging.
Ecstasy.
Keep digging.
I want to swear so much right now.
Keep digging.
So currently on board with Lee. He's going to be holding that side of the flag, hopefully cutting off people through mid. Bit of sponging going on there, not really sure what's happening, but Fizz picking up a double there on Swanee with a nade, and T1 getting taken down by the assault rifle. And Lee's going to be pushing up now. He's with Dizzy. He's going to be able to grab this flag. Oh, Dizzy gets taken out there by T1, and he's seen someone. Lee, a lot of spraying goes on from him. He's almost actually out of ammo now. But not a problem, because Excellence is going to take him out anyway.
So far, so good. It's 0-0. XTC still in the lead by 2 whole points in this last round, in this last map. Infused will need to pick up at least 3 in order to win it back. And Excellency getting absolutely annihilated there by Dizzy. Not even close to actually doing the turn on. And wow.
Ooh.
Mellow having the flag, though. Drops it immediately. And that could be the extension needed.
To be fair, XTC, all they really have to do is just hold, because they're 2 up at the moment on flag caps, and unless they obviously get 4 down twice, which I doubt Infused at this rate are going to do, then they've obviously won, and they're going to proceed through the winners bracket.
XTC picking up 2 more. Gunshi finally picking himself up a kill right there and then. And looking at these kills, 15-12 for Fizz, and on the other hand, Tier 1, 15-2. It is just rather ridiculous on how this is going.
It is rather ridiculous indeed.
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 Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Tier 1 having the flag, gets immediately shut down. Dizzy has the flag as well, runs it home, gets immediately shut down himself as well. And no flags are available to anybody.
Oh, it's quite disappointing this. Infuse should have had this easily. Currently going to go on board with Dizzy's going to be pushing up to grab that flag. And our producer's just stuck his head in front of the TV. He's doing the cleaning. Spring, it's not spring.
Eddard Stark, where's Winter?
What?
You don't get the reference.
No.
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 2 minutes to go. Gunshi, once again, picking this one up, and we still have not seen any caps whatsoever in the last minute or so.
No, I think really XTC are just holding the flags because they are two.
And I also want to agree. I want to disagree with you as well. But Infused needing, deserving to get this. I disagree. Like XTC has been playing consistently, very very well throughout the series. You know, Lee has a little bit of a boo boo there, but overall, yeah. Even looking at that last search and destroy on Carbon with XTC actually pulling it back, like all the way back to the end, 3-4 versus Infused. XTC well deserves this match, deserves this round. And
they are playing exceptionally well, yeah, but I don't think they're playing really, really well. I just think Infused are actually playing really shocking at the moment.
Mm-hmm. And we'll have to find out when they're playing in the lower bracket now, aren't they?
Yeah, they'll be knocked down into the middle bracket. Or maybe they're actually purposely losing this match.
Are you actually thinking they're doing?
Yeah, I think they're actually, maybe they've seen the bracket and they've decided that if they go in the middle bracket, it'll be an easier run to get to the first place.
That makes no sense.
It does a bit.
It really doesn't.
Oh, please. Can we just have that?
No, you're not gonna. I'm not gonna give you that.
Swanee there taking out Mellow, and Fizz is just defending that flag like there's no tomorrow. Obviously, they are 2 flags up, so all they need to do really is hold, and Leon a really lovely spot there. Taking out a few people. Dizzy and Mellow taking out Excellence, and Gunchi and T1 taking out Dizzy. It doesn't, 27 seconds to go now, and it looks like XTC has took this. 3-2?
3-2 is going to be the final score here for XTC, who win here versus Infuse, a team that was seated rather high. But for some bizarre reason, XTC has pulled something out. Either XTC is playing extremely well, or Infuse are playing exceptionally terrible. Maybe a hybrid of two, but I'm actually inclined to say that XTC is playing exceptional today, and I'm really looking forward to see them perform later on in the bracket. In the meantime, though, I'm going to remove Carrie from
yes,
our
Carrie's
commentary.
going to go get some food.
Yes, and
much needed food.
We're going to get Rel back here on the sofa, which is here with us in thoughts, in mind.
Cheers. Cheers, mate.
But not really here. So that's Carrie. Thank you for joining me here, Carrie.
Peace out, bros.
See you next time. There you have it. We'll be back with you shortly here from Reflex GT production. Are we still going to do those things that you sent me? There we go. We're gonna go for a quick interview with Killerfish, because they're going to be playing versus another match as well. So it's going to be Killerfish versus Infested shortly after this. So we're going to take one of the Killerfish players and actually do an interview with them.